G'day kids, mums and dads, Aaron here from Charlie Boots. Thanks for tuning in to another one of our online instructional videos. They're at the heart of what we do here. We're all about giving kids the opportunity to learn at home, get creative and have fun at the same time. So today we're going to be building the Star Destroyer from Star Wars and painting it. Pretty exciting. Let's get stuck into it. Alright, so let's get building. First thing we have to do is take our Star Destroyer out of its box, and you'll see that the model comes wrapped in plastic. So it's really important, kids, that when you take the plastic off, it goes straight in the bin. We don't want that to be left around for any little brothers and sisters to eat. You'll also see that the laser cut pieces sit within a frame, so when you push them out of the frame, just be really careful. We don't want to break any of the smaller pieces, particularly these ones up here. And you'll see that there's laser etched details on the model, so it's really important that when we're putting it together, we follow the instructions so that the laser etched details are visible. That means that they can be seen. It also comes with a couple of pieces of cardboard to help protect the model. With these, we'll actually use these in case you want to paint them, but today we're just going to be assembling the Star Destroyer. And then we have, of course, our instructions, and it's really important we unfold the instructions and note how the steps go. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4 up here, and then 5 through to 12 across the bottom. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then all the way through on the back from 13 through down to 26. So not too many steps, 26 steps, pretty easy for you guys, but still, oh, watch out for the camera, but still a great model when you're finished. So, what it also includes is an amazing booklet about the inside the Empire's fearsome battleship from Star Wars. And it's got all the background, some of the features of the Star Destroyer, who the officers were, and also, if you want to paint it, at the back it's got painting instructions as well, which is pretty cool. So, let's get stuck into building it. So, we've got our timber frame out with all of our pieces out of our plastic. Plastic's gone in the bin. Now it's time to look at our instructions. And as it says here, you want to read the instructions one step at a time. Don't try and jump ahead and think you know how to do it. Just follow the instructions and don't rush. Take your time. It's not about how fast you can do it. It's about getting it right and doing a really good job that you can be proud of. And don't forget, you can also ask us for feedback and questions and comments here at Charlie Boots. We really encourage that. We want to see your completed model, see how you may have decorated it and personalized it and got really creative with it. So send through any pictures or questions you have through to info@charlieboots.com.au, and we'll give you a bunch of feedback so you can use that next time, either with this model or with future ones. So let's get stuck into it. And the first thing we do in step 1 is find pieces 1 and 2 on the board. And then step 2 says to pop these pieces out from the board. So piece 1 and 2. So here's piece 1. And when we're popping these out, you really want to take your time. And they will come out because they are laser cut. And so there's piece 1, and then we need piece 2. I just saw it, there it is. And when you're pushing them out, don't push on the corners here, push in the largest section of the model. Now, look at the instructions. Always hold your timber pieces just like they are in the picture in the model. That way you're going to get exactly right. Don't hold them pointing a different way or upside down. We've got piece 1, it looks exactly like piece 1 here. And then piece 2, we know then goes in the very last slot on top. And we push that down so it can't go any further. Step 4, we get piece 3, which is just here. Push it on the top, nice and gentle, and it goes in the very next slot. And you'll find you'll get into a rhythm of how the model goes together. Step 5, we need piece 4 is the next one in line. Nice and gentle, pop that out. And it lines up in that next slot there. Step 6, piece 5. You can see how the structure of the model comes together. There's a backbone there's some, basically some ribs, just like we have with our body, and then we have the outer part of it, which can be like the skin. So step 7, we need piece number 6, and it says here, take your time and line up all the slots on piece 6 to each of the tabs it connects to, which basically means piece 6 goes on this side here, and needs to connect up to all these pieces here. So this is piece 6. As it says, take your time. So you want to slide it in there first, like so, and line up so it goes like that. Line up all the slots and then push it in gently. If it doesn't go in first time, don't try and force it. It will definitely go in there, it's designed to, and the laser cut pieces are really accurate, which means that there's not going to be any chance it's not going to go in, but it's just about taking your time and lining it up like that. So step 7. Step 8 is to do piece 7 on the other side. Pretty simple. So we do the same thing again. Slide it in there, line up our little slots. And it all comes together. Step 8, and we're already looking like a Star Wars Star Destroyer from the Empire. Step 9. We're going to do the underside now, so we're going to hold the model this way, and you have piece 8, and it goes on the underside here. So piece 8 is this one here. Out it comes, and just like in our diagram, on goes piece 8, and you can see I'm putting it on so the laser etched pieces are visible. We don't want to do it the wrong way around, and we can't see those extra details that are built into your model. Here we go, like so. Oh, that one there needs going a little bit more. And push him in. There, now it's in. Perfect. Alright, step 10 is to do piece 9 on the other side underneath our Star Destroyer. So here's piece 9, out it comes. And when I line these slots up, I line up either starting from the front or the back. I don't try and do it from the middle. I do it from one direction to the opposite end. Just like that. Alright, so have a look now at your model. Make sure it's looking like this. If you haven't, ask Mum and Dad to give you a hand. If you're still not sure, send us an email or give us a call and we can guide you through it. But if you're looking just like this, you're doing really well. And it's on to step 11, where we need pieces 10 and 11. And here they are. And they go on these little pieces here at the front, on top. 10 goes on the right side of the model, and 11 goes on the left side of the model. So this is the right side, and this is the left side here. Step 12, we need pieces 12 and 13. 12 goes on this side, 13 goes on this side. And here they are. We can pop them out at the same time. And they slide in here. And where they slide in is right down the bottom there, like so. Push them in so they can't go any further, like that. Zip. So that was step 12 with 12 and 13 in that position. And we have 14 and 15 go on top of them. So here they are. 14 goes on this side. Slides all the way in. And then 15 goes on the opposite side. And take note of the way that I'm putting these in, that this angle is at the back of 14 and 15. It is not at the front. So just make sure you're really aware of that. And that angle lines up with the back here of the Star Destroyer. So, step 14, 16 and 17. And you see here that the even numbers, so like 2, 4, 6, 8, are always going on the right side, and the odd numbers go on the left side. So 17 goes on here, and it slides on. And it goes, so it can't go any further, and then on goes 16 on the opposite side. So once again, stop here, have a look at your model, make sure it's looking just like it is here in our instructions, and like you see here in the video. And if it's not, go back, have a look. It's easy to take the pieces apart if you need to, but if it looks just like that, you're doing really well. And it's on to step 15 where we get piece 18, which has the engines of our Star Destroyer, and it gets mounted here at the back. It goes in those slots in there. Just like that. And then step 16, we need pieces 19, 20, 21. Which of these pieces here? And they're all identical. So we can pop them all out. Probably easy for you guys with little fingers. There's 19, 21, and 20. And they go in the back here, and they go upright, and they go in those slots. It's really quite simple. So I'll put one in the middle first. Like that. Where the other pieces go? There they are. Other one here on the side. And then another one over here. In they go. And then step 17, we have piece 22, 23, and 24. Now if you want, here's a handy tip. You can break this piece out of the frame here, right? And you can use that to push these out. Oh, look how easy that comes out. 22, 23, and 24. Make sure there's nothing inside there. Let's clear that out. And these go on the pieces we just put there. One, two, and three in the middle. like so. So that was step 17. Step 18, we need the actual back of the engines, which is 25, 26 and 27. 25, 26, 27. And once again, laser etch details need to go outwards. And they go on here. So there's our engines in at the back of our model, and that was step 18. Now step 19, we need piece 28, and now we're starting to build the command bridge of the of a Star Destroyer. And it goes up there, slots in, and then we have 29 and 30 either side of that. We use our little tool here again to push them out. 29 and 30. Noting the position of how these go, like so. Now these pieces are a little small, so take your time, but we do have spares here. So there's a spare 30, a spare 38 and a spare 37 if you need them. Hopefully you don't need them. So on that goes. And there. Now, step 21, we need piece 31. And it mounts to the front here. Just like that. And then step 22, 32 and 33, which are these pieces here, and they go either side here on the back. If you need to, you can take those pieces back off again to get 32 and 33 in position correctly. Which is what I'll do. I'll take that off, put the piece on here. And back it goes as part of our command bridge. Like so. Now, piece 23 of 33 and 35 go on the side here. So 34 and 35. 35 goes from this side. And 35 comes from the other side. Put that back in there, and it's actually, it'll help hold those back pieces in. So in it goes. So it slides in there like that. That's going to help hold that all together. Then 24, we have 36 and 37 go on top. These are really small pieces, so we'll use our tool, poke them out. 1, 2, and these can go either side, it doesn't matter. And they go on top. So there we have our pieces 36 and 37 on top. And remember, if you break one, there is a spare. But if you do break it, they can be super glued back together pretty easily. So the model's looking pretty cool. So now we're up to step 25. We need piece 38, which is the second last piece. And it goes on top of our command bridge up here. Nice and gentle, push that in. On it goes, and then final step. Step 26 is to get piece 39 out of our frame, so we can put that over there for now. And this is the base of our Star Destroyer stand. And that is it, kids. You have built your very own Imperial Star Destroyer. Let's have a look at that. Very cool indeed. Now, you get to paint it and put your own special touches to it. But thanks for watching, team, and looking forward to seeing you in the next Charlie Boots workshop video.